Hello everyone. Today we are going to learn lesson 10, disaster management. Let us look into disaster. There are two types of disasters, man-made disaster and natural disaster. Let us consider disaster. Natural disasters such as famine, lightning strikes, cold cloud burst, storms, etc. occur due to changes in weather. There is a possibility of loss of life and damage to the property in such natural calamities. Here are few pictures of natural disasters. Let us see the famine. The condition that arises due to long term and severe scarcity of food grain and water is called famine. There are various causes of famine: drought, heavy rain and flood, crops getting washed away or damaged in the flood, environmental changes such as temperature change, storms, cold waves or fog, damage of crops by animals like mice and rats, attacks of pests, locusts or diseases of crops, a natural calamity like earthquake are some of the causes of famine. Man-made causes of famine include war, internal unrest, absence of transport routes, or uncontrolled population growth. There are various ways to ease the severity of famine. Plan uses of water and reuse of water, proper plan of water conservation and harvesting at the local level, large scale plantation of trees and prevention of deforestation, making appropriate changes in the plans and considering the weather forecast are few of the ways to ease the severity of famine. Now, let us look into the cloud burst. Sometimes water coming down from rain clouds does not reach the land in the form of rain. Instead, due to very high temperature near the land, it vaporizes and goes back into the same cloud. As a result, the amount of vapor in the cloud becomes very high due to rapid condensation. It rains suddenly over the specific and smaller region at a rate of 100 millimeter per hour or even more than that. This is known as cloud burst. This is the picture of cloud burst. Similar kind of natural calamity was occurred in Pune city recently. Now let us understand floods. During floods, water gets accumulated at one place in a very large amount due to heavy rainfall. The river may also overflow and spread its water along the banks. There are various protective measures in view of floods. Construction of small dams in mountainous regions, construction of percolation tanks making riverbed flat, cultivation of new forests, connecting rivers. Government of India has established National Flood Commission in 1976. Here are few pictures of flood. Here we can see large amount of water has been accumulated at one place due to heavy rainfall. Now let us understand lightning and thunderstorms. About 95% of lightning flashes occur only in the sky, whereas only 5% lightning reaches the ground. The temperature generated by lightning is higher than that of the sun. Hence, there are various precautions to be taken during thunderstorms. Few of them are listed below. Do not stand on open ground below a tree near electric pole, telephone pole or tower, etc. Do not lean on wired fences around the farm, compound, a garden or a house. Do not use plug in electric appliances. Do not use mobile or telephones. Stand on dry wood, plastic sheet, sack or jute cloth or on dry leaves. Swimmers and fishermen should immediately come out of the water. As a safety measure, fit a lightning conductor on your house. Now let us consider volcano. The interior of the earth is very hot. Movement of hot substances continuously occur from the interior towards the surface of the earth. As a result, sometimes the solid, liquid, and gaseous substances below the earth's crust are pushed towards the crust. When these substances come out of the earth's crust in an eruption and start flowing, it is called as a volcano. Let us understand the effects of volcano. Chemical substances such as lava, vapor, hot mud, sulfur, etc. get collected on the surface of the earth and thereby mountains and hills are created. The atmosphere gets polluted due to the ash and gases ejected by the volcano. Often it rains as a result of volcanic eruption. Temperature rises due to hot gases. Forests and settlements get buried under the hot mud. Now, let us learn about the tsunami. If an earthquake occurs at the bottom of the ocean, energy released pushes the water upwards. As a result, a peculiar type of waves are formed. These waves are not very high near the source, but they start spreading very fast to long distances. The velocity of these waves is generally about 800 to 900 km per hour. When they reach a coastal area, their velocity is reduced, but their height is found to have increased tremendously, even to about 30 meters. Such a wave is known as tsunami. Let us understand destructive effects of tsunami. Building or other constructions get destroyed. There is a large scale loss of life and financial loss. Trees get uprooted. Landslides take place at a large scale. Large scale damage is caused to the harbors. An artificial An artificial geostationary satellite is used for immediate estimation of such natural calamity, and thus it can be considered as a precaution to avoid or to estimate the tsunami effect. And accordingly, people in the coastal regions are informed about the tsunami. Here we can see the picture of tsunami. Storms is also one of the natural disasters. There is a formation of high and low air pressure belts in the atmosphere. This causes strong winds to blow. The weather suddenly changes and this results into the storms. Hence, there are various precautions to be taken. If you are outside, take a shelter in a safer place. At home, shut the valves of gas regulators and turn off the electric supply. There are various national institutions studying regarding the storms. United Nations established Standing International Organization UNDP in 1965. About 177 nations from all over the world are members of UNDP. 13th October is celebrated as International Day for Disaster Reduction. Thank you. Please like, share and comment and do subscribe to my channel to get more updates on next videos.